I see live people. I see dead people.
Hello everybody watching, you're watching another episode of Savcast. We're going to be continuing in our best of 3 series between LiquidTLO, the purple Terran, spawning in the top position here, the 12 o'clock position here on Shattered Temple, against EmpireKas, the orange Terran, spawning in the I don't know, my clock, spawning in the 2-3 o'clock position, close by air, far by ground. These two guys are now. In the first game, which is on my channel, go back and watch it if you haven't. TLO won with some great blue flame Hellion play, constant harass, mixing in some Marauders and Banshees. Kas got a bit caught in his build where he was stuck transitioning from Marines into some tanks as well, and his Marines just sort of died a horrible death. And TLO got a massive working lead early on and then was able to continue with that advantage. But it was interesting to see how these two play out this game. I think Kas will be far more aware of that blue flame build from TLO, but I don't think TLO will do the same thing twice. He's not really that kind of player. He's just the kind of guy who pulls out all these sorts of builds and keeps his opponent on his toes. You see the racks going down for Kas and TLO at near identical timings. Kas is slightly sooner actually. These games I've found are from the ESL Daily Motion Cup Group A. 4 players where they play against each other, and then the top 2 qualify and go on further into the tournament. €5,000 prize pool, €2,000 for the winner, I believe. Lots of amazing players, top European players. Bit of banter going on between them. Kas saying he played pretty badly in the previous game. I don't think he played badly, I just think TLO sort of caught him out with his build. We do see the gas going down for Kas, but gasless from TLO, so I reckon gasless expand. Pretty common. Tech Lab will go down. Oh no, he's going to get a Marine. Kas loves Reaper scouting early. He's a really safe player, and the way he loves Reaper scouting to be able to get a good read on his opponent, and so he's able to know exactly what's going on, and then he can play nice and safe and knows exactly what is happening. TLO is putting up his quantum. He needs to put down a supply depot pretty soon. He's supply blocked. Dario, why do you do it to me? We do see a Tech Lab going down on the barracks for Kas. Nice supply depot placement here, just making sure that all of his base is going to be covered with vision, so no little drops can be done by TLO. Kas is scouting wrongly. Unfortunately, he has scouted down here and seen nothing's there, and he's going to scout here and find nothing there, and then he's going to go close by air. We do see a second barracks going down for TLO. So it's going to be interesting. I'm sure Kas is going to be fast expanding as well. He's got 400 minerals and he's going to put the fan centers down. Yes, Kas likes to put his straight in the natural. TLO likes to float his over and build the orbital command first. Just little variations. Obviously, building it right there gets you you save time floating, but this is just a little bit safer. And if you get your orbital command up quicker, then you obviously get double mules and double SCVs, so you get a bit of economic lead. The Reaper does come in and see the 2 racks without any add-ons. He does see the double gas going down though, with just the 1 gas anyway. And TLO having to pull off SCVs to be able to deal with this Reaper. I don't know if... Hang on. He didn't see the command center. So actually, Kas might think there might be a bit of sort of pressure coming on. It is a bit odd to see no add-on, but... it's difficult to tell because he only saw 1 gas and didn't see the CC, and doesn't see it there either. He might come in now and see it. Yeah, he's going to see the command center, so now he's going to know he's safe. That's no problem for him at all. Kas getting a little bit of spy box. The Reaper just doing a little bit of damage. Got 3 kills actually. This Reaper's done a great job of scouting absolutely everything TLO has, but he's going to get sandwiched by the Marines. Nice bit of micro by TLO there. And Kas is commanded. It's going to be up and morphing soon, I'm sure, into an orb command. Yes, it is. So 3 racks for Kas. He's getting combat shields early. I assume we might see Raptors going down. We do. Might see another one going down. We do. He does like his Mass Marine style early on, then adding tanks and medevacs later. And looks like TLO going for a similar sort of build actually. He's just adding tech labs and a reactor though. So I think we'll be seeing some more upgrades in him. Maybe some Marauders. We don't know. Unlikely Mass Reaper. Maybe some Ghosts. Build some Ghosts, Dario. Go on. I like Ghosts. So TLO now just closing it over. So actually you see how Kas was able to get his expansion, although he built it later, was actually able to get it up and running sooner by building it straight as natural. But TLO, because he didn't have that Reaper Scout that Kas did, wasn't really able to feel quite as safe. And some Marines now pushing out for TLO. But Kas has spread out his Marines. He's going to have a nice concave, and he does have the combat shield as well, which TLO doesn't have. So I think Kas's Marines are going to be able to deal with this pretty easily. Nice micro from TLO, picking up the injured Marine there and there as well. That last Marine going to get picked off. So a little bit of a win for Kas. The combat shields there helping him out quite a lot. But that won't make too much difference really. They're both on 2 base. Looks like TLO still adding more barracks, getting +1 combat shields and stim all at the same time. So you might see a timing push from TLO, a sort of mass Marine upgrade push. But it depends. If Kas is going to have a tank out, that might be a bit dangerous. I'm sure we're going to see siege mode going down. Kas does have a tank out. He's just got a supply lead now already. He only killed off a couple of Marines. He's just macroing pretty hard. Pretty impressive. Look, he's 15 supply ahead, and TLO lost 3 Marines. How did he do it? Kas's macro is amazing. TLO going to take a third pretty quickly here at the 8.5 minute mark. Marines slowly knocking down the indestructible rocks. So TLO obviously looking to try and take an economic advantage. He obviously feels like he's a little bit higher than he is really, in not more ways than one. Not only he's being out macroed, but he is being out teched at the same time. He is going for some mass bio play with the upgrades, but Kas is going to be getting upgrades himself. I'm sure not too long. The eBay is going down. He's just pumping out Marines, and Siege Tech is on its way, and a Starport is going to have Medevacs as well. So I'm not too sure what TLO can do. I really feel like TLO's build from the previous game would have been perfect, because he'd have had Blue Flame Harriers, and he would have been able to rip through all of these Marines quite easily. And right now TLO's going to push in with a group of Marines. I think it's pretty even though. I mean, yeah, TLO's actually got 9 less Marines than Kas does, and Kas has a tank that will have siege mode soon. But Kas's stim isn't done. That could be pivotal, and TLO does have +1 weapons as well, so he is up there with an upgrade advantage. But I think the stim might just kick in time for Kas. He's got 2 tanks on the way now, and siege tech almost done. This could be really bad for TLO. It's just chasing Billy Hill theme tune. Benny Hill. And the stim does go off, and TLO's just going to have to run away. There are far too many Marines with tanks there. Oh, TLO comes back in though. He's going to be able to pick up the tank. No, he doesn't. Great micro by Kas, able to save it. And TLO losing lots and lots of Marines for no reply. Down to by 20 supply now. And that really didn't work out too well for the little one, unfortunately. Kas just making better decisions, I feel. Though he is a bit supply block now. In that I just don't understand TLO's build order. Just mass Marine. Huh? He's getting building a factory with a tech lab now, and he does have a reactor starport. And more Marines coming in, and damage being done to TLO still. He's got Marines here and Marines here, but these are very injured. And Kas might just get a little bit sandwiched, but I think he might have enough. He's going to be able to siege up, and those siege tanks are going to make a massive difference. Kas stims in. He's going to be able to rip through these Marines, but the other Marines are coming from the back. Kas does come back. The Marines do come and pick off one tank, but they don't take out the other one. And Kas's Marines are doing huge amounts of damage here. The siege tank there just providing a pivotal role in anchoring this push. And TLO having to bring out the SEVs. This isn't going to be good. Great micro from Kas. Brilliant stutter step. This is really great play. And he's going to take out all of those SEVs. I think TLO might just clear this up, but it's going to be close. He does take out the tank. Just one medevac and a Marine left for Kas, but he is now up by 25 supply. 34 to 52 workers. This is a huge lead at this point. I mean, TLO does have this extra command center, which Kas does not. Though Kas has nearly finished his third, actually he's building in his base, and he will float it over. I expect he can easily take the gold now, actually, and that will provide him an even bigger boost. So it's going to be tough for TLO. He is not in a great place. He's going to have to take his gold very soon. But I mean, there's still no tech coming from him. You can't stay on Mass Marine this long. He's not even doing drops. I don't quite understand it. He is getting upgrades, but when someone's got tanks, the tanks are good. They're really good. They do splash and stuff. Not as good as they were in StarCraft 1, it's still really good. So yeah, Kas, both of them taking their gold expansions near identical timings. Kas putting up a sensor tower. Where's that? Right in the middle, so he's going to be able to see any drops coming in, although this is a little bit vulnerable. He has missile turrets around the edge of his base. TLO coming out with just Marines and medevacs as well. He really needs to try and take out some workers, or maybe snipe some tanks. What he's got to do with this build is come in when the tanks are unsieged, and with his upgrades they're a little bit more durable. and he should be able to take out some tanks. We can't let the tank count get too high, otherwise he's going to be in serious trouble. Kas will just be able to make a tank line and push, and there won't be much TLO can do about it. But he is coming in, assuming a few Marines, but there we go, the splash on the tanks, doing huge amounts of damage. He's going to come in and kill a lot of workers though, and with medevacs here, his Marines might just last a bit longer, though Kas's medevacs come in as well, but I think TLO might just have the numbers. Kas should really move his tanks up. Oh, this commander's in a little bit of trouble. SCV's coming off the line as well to do some damage, but they're just all going to go down too. Kas really needs to bring his tanks over, he's taking the time for doing it. And lots of fuels going down as well. It's exactly what TLO needed. Supplies evening up quite. Not much. Kas just built a lot. And the tanks. He does lose one tank actually, and those Marines did a decent amount of damage. Do see in the work count is only a difference of 44 to 51. Now TLO has caught up significantly, and the supplies are 102 to 109. So that's exactly what the little one needed to do. But he's still not building tanks. I don't understand it. It's a bit frustrating as an observer to be able to see sort of how the game is going to go, unless you can get sort of a massive drop and get into production and take out all the tanks with his upgrades that are superior. I just don't know how TLO's going to manage this. He does have 2-1 against 1-0, so if he's able to take out these tanks, it might be huge. There are more tanks in the background, and Kas just has too many Marines, I think, with those tanks supporting. TLO gets drawn into the tank line fire, and Kas is sort of reasserting his lead that TLO had just reversed. This isn't too good for TLO. Kas producing 11 Marines at once. That is macro like none I have seen before. And we do see the 3-2 upgrades going down for TLO, but I think this is what he's relying on, and he's not sort of. I just don't think it's going to work. He really should try some drop play. Kas isn't really that mobile with his tanks, and that sort of bio you really have to use that mobility advantage. And it looks like TLO might be sweeping around for a drop, but Kas does have turrets. Look at that star scent from Kas, putting up another turret just where TLO is going to drop. Will that finish in time? TLO is coming in with it now. Not too sure. It's going to be turrets on either side though, and that one of these medevacs I think is going to go down with some Marines in it. Is 4 Marines go down with that medevac. That's a bit costly really for TLO. He's not going to think he can afford. He is down by 35 supply right now. Kas moving in. He stalled this pretty quickly. Tanks sieging up, and this is going to take out. But he does take actually. TLO takes up both the E-base with the upgrades, so that's pretty big. He is definitely cementing his upgrade advantage. Kas is going to be stuck on 1-0, 1-1. I can't remember what he was on. Yeah, he's on 1-1. His TLO is going to be on 3-2 pretty quickly with plus more weapons going for his vehicles. But he's why are you upgrading vehicle weapons when you don't have any vehicles, TLO? You're only just now building a tank and a Thor on its way. Queuing up a Thor, that's a bit costly, really. Could use those resources somewhere else. But TLO, Kas now just safely able to take his 4th after that big win. And let's look at all these tanks. There's no way TLO is going to be able to push into here without snarfing it, Code A style. So I just think he's going to find it rather difficult. This is just so frightening. TLO does stim in. The tanks are going to siege up and annihilate everything. And Kas, even without the tanks, just has so many Marines. And even though TLO has better upgrades, he still needs stuff in a medevac. It's not going to good. He's going to lose all these medevacs, and I think this might be GG for TLO down to, yes it is, 92 to 181 supply. And there we go, game over. Great game, another good TBT. Kas bringing it back to level series 1 all. Comment, subscribe, thumbs up, let me know what you think, and game 3 will be coming very soon in this best of 3 series from the ESL Daily Motion Cup. Do check out ESL.tv, and game 3 on its way. Thank you.